Hello everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Yay. It has been a beautiful and blessed day with family, and I get to visit with my side of the family on Saturday, so I'm very excited about that. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful Thanksgiving, and praise Jesus for another day to just be thankful for all of our blessings. So today is day 14 of the Writings with Jesus. So we're going to get started. It's a repost from 6/16/2025, part 12. God's physical calendar is 5/8. God's spiritual calendar is 9/8. So I have a surprise for my people. As I continue to wake up my world and all of the worlds connected to the earthly realms, you will all have amazing missions that you will be going on. Sorry, my kiddo is playing. Some will go back in the past or visit the future to plant those seeds to wake up my children before they die. And yes, children, there are time travel portals. All of that exists inside the heavens. And there are many portals also connected to the earth that also reaches the heavens. And I will be showing all of that in your training when I call up the ones who are ready to go up to heaven. When you get called up, your training is going to last a long time. But you will be connected to the other worlds. So on your relaxed time, you will be able to use those portals for travel, vacation time, whatever your heart desires. Because when you're caught up to heaven, you're not only going to be training, you're also going to be receiving your break and living in the New Jerusalem while you live with your soulmate inside the homes that I have provided for you. And I've seen them. He's given me visions and a tour through heaven a few times, so in the spirit. And yes, you won't just have primary homes, you will also have vacation homes. Your Father has many blessings for all of his people, and there are many missions that we need to complete. All of your spirits were made as duplicates. When I was creating the battle lines inside the second heaven, which I also referred to as my duplicated heaven, I moved the fallen line there, so no darkness corrupted my original heaven. So some of your duplicate spirits are inside the celebrities or influential people, and I did that to set up a Trojan horse for the end times. So as you all get ready for your missions, I will be using you for your primary missions as well, meaning I will put your spirit inside of them in these celebrity suits as you become them to complete the mission, waking up my people, reaching a large amount of people as you are connected with your spirit and your soul. That is when you will receive all of the memories back attached to that suit as I switch your spirit in for that particular primary suit for that mission. And as your spirit is connected to that suit, that celebrity actually becomes you as you are connected with your spirit and your soul. And that is considered your primary because I made that suit using your duplicate spirit and putting your particles in that suit that I made especially for you as a duplicate of you. It's the way he showed me is when he's talking about duplicates, it has to do with astrophysics, but it's like a spiritual DNA. And so whenever we in the flesh, procreate and women have babies and you get the X and Y chromosomes, and, make a boy or a girl, it's basically that. So it's like your DNA being passed down, your spiritual DNA being passed down. And that's what he's talking about with duplicates. Remember, on earth as it is in heaven. Heaven first. It's the reality. And this is why some of you look like celebrities, because I have duplicated your spirit and made more people. Some of you also have had dreams of celebrities because I was showing you those are your primaries. You see, I've created many different battle lines because the reason why you are all here is to defeat the enemy. The earthly realms were not made for any other reason except for luring evil in, so I could destroy it all in the lake of fire. So you all agreed to these missions from the very beginning, but you do not remember because your memories have been taken from you due to the waters of Dan and the memory potion. So as you connect to your primary, you will also be doing missions inside your primary suits. Why now these celebrities become you, and you live their lives because it was made from your spirit. And I'm using these celebrity missions and influential characters to spread my good news, to reach a large amount of people to wake them up. I am also going to put my people in their primary suits by creating another duplicate of the same suit that is attached to another world, and that is going to create a buzz because the celebrity is going to wonder why they were seen somewhere when they were not there. You see, I'm going to be proving all of this as I show you all the supernatural. You're going to see there are multiple worlds, and there are suits just like yours, your duplicate spirits that you are currently wearing that has been duplicated as the suit you are wearing, but in the other worlds. It's funny because out of all movies my husband decides to put on today, it's Independence Day. And today is actually 8/7 on the spiritual calendar, which is also interesting. But at the same time, in this movie, it's talking about getting notifications from another world. Like, you can't make this up. It's all there in front of our faces. The fleshly bodies is what I refer to as suits. So now you know to complete these missions that I am going to be sending you all on. When you are ready, you will know what to expect. So you're not only going to complete these missions just to be shown in your glorious bodies, you're also going to be in your primary suits and your upgraded bodies, speaking prophecy and witnessing for me. I will also put you on these missions where you become the influential characters or celebrities, putting you on more than one mission, switching you in and out, where you're being more than one celebrity at a time. Or I use the same suit again, switching one of your duplicates in them again, connecting your spirits with their suit is connected to your soul. So you will live their life, remembering everything about their lives while you are playing their character. But I'm not just going to do the creations that I made. I am also going to switch your spirits into the mockery ones, which are the clones. Yeah, remember. So you've got the clones. That's the mockery of duplicate suits. Remember, God creates, the devil mocks. Not all of it is evil. So just because you're hearing about it now, remember, it was good first. And don't put God in the box. He's the one, he's the creator. And you say this all the time. So if you know he's the creator, then obviously you know that there was a good before there was a bad. Just saying. But I am not just going to do the creations that I made. I'm also going to switch your spirits into the mockery ones, which are the clones. So you'll still be inside the influential character or the celebrities, looking like the influential characters or the celebrities, because you will be in their suit. But I'm going to be switching out the evil spirits in them and replacing the evil with your spirits in them to set up my Trojan horse. And this is why the devil is going to lose his army of soldiers, because when I put the good spirits in them, they will turn to me, praising and worshiping Jesus. I know, I'm very clever, aren't I? So there is a false prophecy out there now from a well-known prophet. The devil is hyping up now, saying that there's witchcraft going to be inside the celebrities to make them look good, and that prophecy is not from me. That is a lie from the false father. This same prophet is going to lead everyone to the wrong end times cryptocurrency. I am the creator of heaven and earth, and there is no God above me, and I know all things before they even happen, just like I know the real cryptocurrency they're going to use. But your Father has plans for that, and it is already set in motion. You see, you may have once been chosen, but as soon as you cash out, you are now free reign to the devil, and I can no longer use you as my prophet, because according to my bylaws, you have just allowed me to let the devil in to use you, to lead my people into deception. He doesn't interfere with free will. So if you are working for Jesus, then you're not monetizing. You're not profiting off of Jesus. You're not. And none of us do, by the way. Because he is allowed to use my prophets who have cashed out on my words, profiting off my prophecies. So now I can no longer use you, because I won't allow my children to become deceived if it is my chosen prophet. This is why I told Mandy from the very beginning, and me, not to monetize or listen to man. And she has followed both of those things. And this is why I have never replaced her as a prophet or allowed deception to come to her to come into her or anyone in this group that is still on the correct frequency side. So there are a lot of false prophets tricking my people right now, even if they seem sincere, saying they are getting information from the angels. I sent the angels inside of you when I was creating the battle lines. So I have also set it up in my guidelines that the angels would not be giving my people prophecy. So if you're hearing from angels and receiving prophecy, you are not hearing from me. That is the false father speaking to you. You see, I have all of this set up in my guidelines, in my bylaws that I have created from the very beginning. And I'm going to prove all of it when I bring my heavenly Bible here to teach my people. But you're going to see right away who is chosen by me and who is not. Because if they are prophesying when the supernatural commences and they do not receive their glorious bodies, I did not choose them as a prophet. And if I did choose them as a prophet, I am no longer choosing them as a prophet because they've either cashing out, making money off my words, or they became disobedient and started to listen to man and not their Lord God. And I'm referring to the people who are speaking now falsely using my name. They may have once been chosen by me, but once they have cashed out, the devil now can come in and deceive them. And I set that up in my original guidelines and setups and bylaws. So if you're listening to a prophecy saying that all the celebrities are going to look like they are turning to God and says it's witchcraft, that they're not really turning good, then that is not from me. That is the false father, known as the devil, trying to confuse my people, because I have designed these suits a certain way, just so I could use them as a Trojan horse to reach more people and plant the seed of Yeshua HaMashiach, or Jesus Christ. And because of that resonating light that I put inside Eve from the very beginning of creation, that seed of the resonating light went inside the Heavenly Mother of Barbello that was later transferred inside Mary. So every time somebody speaks my name, Yeshua HaMashiach, or Jesus Christ, that seed will be planted inside of them, and I am the one, Yeshua HaMashiach, who comes in the flesh, blood, and died on the cross and rose on the third day. I am the one that makes that seed grow. So I'll be using these celebrities and these influential characters for my will and my glory. And as I use all of my 144,000 to plant the seeds inside my people, as I will be putting their spirits in certain celebrities that were made for their duplicates. Stick around for part 13. I wanted to add to this that, and I'm not going to get into this detailed because I'll, talk about this whenever, like probably in depth whenever he has me do it. But I saw a comment talking about the Revelation 12 woman. And, what people don't realize is that the Revelation 12 woman is Eve. It is Eve because she's the mother of creation. And the 12 stars are the 12 lines that come from her. She started it all in the flesh and in the spirit, aside from God and his counterpart. So, but they were the first, Adam and Eve were the first created beings. And so, the 12 stars around her head are significant to the 12 original lines in heaven. So you have to think spiritually. You can't just think physically. You can't think fleshly. And so I just wanted to clarify that because that's exactly what that means. And there's a lot more to it. So also, as far as the book of Revelation, it looks like there's nothing but wrath in the book of Revelation because we only have part of the book of Revelation. Because Revelation 10, John is told to eat the scroll that is sweet in his mouth like honey and bitter in his stomach. That piece of that puzzle has to do with the judgments happening, the things falling on the earth. It looks like blessings for the righteous and it looks like wrath for the wicked. There's always two sides to the coin. And so it's written specifically to that. So the way it's presented, it looks like all wrath, and it looks like people are going to, just die and struggle and, have a really hard time. And the ones that are stubborn are going to have to be purified by fire and die for his glory. But enough on that. So, but he takes out his people that truly love and believe in him before that happens. So yes, there is a rapture. As a matter of fact, there's actually no fight between pre-trib, mid-trib, and post-trib, because every single one of them are correct, because there's more than one harvest cycle. Everything follows patterns, and everything that Jesus talks about as far as parables are all the same pattern and concept. You just have to look at it with spiritual eyes. So whenever it's time, there's going to be more on that. So anyway, I hope you guys have a very blessed day and spend wonderful time with your families and your kids. And I pray that you've been able to mend some fences there. And I'm talking about relationships with other people that maybe you don't get a chance to on a normal basis, like talk to. So we love you guys, and have a good rest of the day.